guys, Claire here, and in today's video, we're going to talk about all things Harry and Meghan. With Love, Meghan is officially out on Netflix, and as expected, it's making quite a stir. And before we get into that, the Duchess, of course, is the cover girl for People magazine.
I got an intimate sit down with Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, for People, and here are my 3 takeaways. Meghan is just a mom at heart. We connected over having 2 young kids. Our daughters are exactly the same age. I told her a little bit about how I was in the middle of sleep training my son, and she shared some of her own personal advice for sleep training and said, is he climbing out of the crib yet? I said, no, not yet. And she said, then you're good. It's all downhill after there. Meghan and I also talked about the trad wife phenomenon and whether she identifies as one. She said she prefers a hybrid, and so she loves to make things and craft and create in the kitchen, but also she's no stranger to ordering takeout at night. Chinese is a favorite, but she'll make sure she plates it beautifully. She's not eating out of the carton. She's presenting it in a way to elevate it for like kids meals. She's not there making precious meals for her kids all the time. There are nights where she just throws the tater tots and nuggets into the toaster oven and calls it a day and says there's no shame in that either. Meghan Nelson opened up about the highs and lows of launching a brand and talked about the issues, including the name, and behind the scenes she was dealing with trademark issues, trying to get her brand off the ground just like any entrepreneur, and she admitted to it being a learning curve and it taking time and her figuring things out in real time, and that she was grateful for those who gave her the grace to make mistakes and to find her way. And now here she is launching her new brand and excited to show it to the world.
I absolutely love the photos from that People magazine spread. Absolutely phenomenal. So peaceful, so beautiful. Definitely it captures the essence of Meghan. And it's so bittersweet to see the photos of Guy and also like seeing him throughout with Love, Meghan on Netflix was so bittersweet. But those are just sweet memories of a dog that was well loved and taken care of to the end. So rest in peace, Guy. And before the show officially debuted, Meghan surprised some girlies at a private screening, many of whom are the Tig girlies from back in the day. So those videos and photos were really nice to see. And now to the show, which I have watched and rewatched. With the release of these figures, we can officially say that With Love, Meghan is a global hit for Netflix. Not surprised.
If you started watching the new Meghan Markle series on Netflix, you're gonna understand what I'm gonna say next. It's called With Love, Meghan. If people say, like, what do you want to do when you grow up? What do you want to be? Like, how do you envision your life? I envision my life like how Meghan Markle is living, okay? I want to live on a gorgeous countryside property. I want to wake up in the morning and be like, oh my God, a friend is coming over. Let me just casually whip up a frittata with all ingredients that are from my garden outside. What do I like to do in my free time? Oh, I like to pick blackberries from my garden and make homemade preserves that go at the bottom of my yogurt parfaits. Like, oh, I have a friend coming into town. You know what? We're not just going to sit on the couch and watch TV and drink a glass of wine. We're going to make homemade honey candles with honey from my beekeeper that is outside of my home taking care of the bees. And then we're gonna make a lemon zest cake with lemons from my garden. Like, that is what I want out of life.
The reason that the new Meghan Markle show is like so good to me is because seeing a woman who's gone through such extraordinary amounts of pain and bullying on a scale none of us are ever going to be able to imagine, and still be able to like choose herself and find beauty in small things and still want to create a beautiful life, like that is, it hits a lot harder when you think about it that way. Like, they really tried to end her, and she's like, I'm gonna be my best self in the face of it.
I'm having a ball at 2:53 in the afternoon, ready to pour myself a glass of wine because of With Love, Meghan. The way this show has me ready to entertain. It has me ready to have dinner guests over in my studio apartment. Has me ready to throw a dinner party, to make beautiful spreads, to make homemade candles. I literally hate to cook, and all of a sudden, I can't wait to make myself some dinner tonight. This show is gorgeous, first of all. It is so pretty, and it's fun. Like, just get into it. Get into the fun. I have to give it up. I have to give it up to Netflix, to Archwell, to Meghan. This show is A blast. And I think just like what we kind of need right now. Like, just get into it.
And apparently a lot of people have been getting into it globally. You guys seen the list of all the countries it's managed to crack the top 10 in globally in under 24 hours. Phenomenal. 4th place in Canada, 4th place in Croatia, 6th in the US, 6th in the United Kingdom, 4th place in South Africa, and 6th in Jamaica. I mean, these figures are absolutely incredible, especially since Meghan's show is a lifestyle show. Now, if you watch a lot of Netflix, then you know that usually the top 10 places usually goes to like different genres of entertainment, not lifestyle shows. So this is pretty impressive for a lifestyle and cooking and crafting show. Congratulations to Meghan and the crew.
I just had to pop up and tell y'all that the Meghan Markle with Love Meghan show, lifestyle show, I love it. It's everything I love. It's everything I love. Everything. And it's not Meghan Markle, I'm sorry. She corrected us in the show. She told us Meghan Sussex. She's a Sussex now. Same name as her kids. She did a beautiful job. Beautiful show. She was funny. She was like, I'm not super cool. I'm just like this California girl who does all of these fabulous things, and it doesn't have to be perfect. We don't have to do everything perfectly, but we do everything with love. She ate that. I've already watched the whole thing. I'm gonna put it back on tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch this 3-4 times. I'm obsessed. This is right up my alley. I need a show like this. I'm obsessed.
I've been watching With Love Meghan, and it's actually the inner child healing I didn't know I needed. Like, this whole show was literally about a royal black woman doing cute crafts and cooking with her friends and just enjoying life. I was actually crying a little bit during this episode with Mindy Kaling, you know, another successful, melanated woman of color. And they're just having a garden party. And I'm like, what? Is this possible? Like, this is actually real. Like, it's so nice to just have a show that's not centered on struggle, you know? Like, it's something I could just relax and watch while I'm doing my hair. Like, something I can aspire to, you know? I love this. This is like my new comfort show.
As a former Martha Stewart Living producer, here is my unfiltered review of Meghan Markle's new Netflix series With Love Meghan. I mean Meghan Sussex. I was a celebrity producer on Martha Stewart Living before she went to jail and worked on her talk show after she came back to jail. Here's what I think of Meghan's show. She's getting a lot of criticism, and I say ignore it. Here's why. I watched the first episode. She has her friend who's a makeup artist on the show. They are good friends, so that was a really good choice. Their friendship came off as authentic. We got to know Meghan through her friend. They talked about what it was like when they first met, when she was working on Suits. He gave an authentic glimpse into who she was. He went to her wedding, so they got to share some memories around that. It was very natural, and it gave us a really good glimpse into who she was. She's a warm person. No, she is not reinventing the wheel with this show, nor do I think she should. This is a classic how-to show. She is making things, dinners, candles, cake, tea, and then she's showing us where they came from. So for example, she sourced honey from her property, and then she's using the honey and the beeswax. She was like, forget about her perfection, it doesn't need to be perfect. The clean, beautiful background of Montecito was beautiful. It's Meghan in her element. And I don't think it needs to be a revolutionary show with things you've never seen. This is a glimpse into what she values in her life, what she likes, who her friends are, how she likes to entertain. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. I'm looking forward to watching all of the episodes.
I just watched 4 episodes of With Love Meghan, and it was utterly charming. I enjoyed it so much. You know how we are currently in a burning hellscape and everything's going to hell in a handbasket? It was nice to get away from that bollocks for a while. It just provided the escapism that anybody would appreciate, I think. Absolutely loved it. I agree with Sneha. Anybody who watches this will watch it with a smile on their face. I certainly was. I mean, I can think of a certain group that probably wouldn't enjoy it as much, but honestly, my advice to those people, to the derangers, are don't watch it. Don't watch it. It will make your current miserable existence feel even worse. Yeah, you will. You're going to watch Meghan in her element, looking beautiful, doing beautiful things in her beautiful house, in her beautiful hide house too, in her beautiful garden, and it will make you feel much worse about your life because you currently live a really sad existence. Yeah. So I think what you guys should do is take a walk, go outside, touch some grass. What I really loved about the show, apart from Meghan herself, because I thought Meghan was great, but what I really loved was how accessible everything was. It was quite actually it would be easy to recreate most of the things that she did on there at home. You know, those ladybird crostinis were a favourite, and they will be coming to a birthday table quite soon, I think. I love them and I will be doing them. The pasta that she did in the first episode, I love that pasta. Didn't it look like a bowl of sunshine? It did, and I'm definitely going to do that. The Korean chicken that she did with the chef had me salivating. It looked amazing. Ugh, so good. And then the making the candles, I'm gonna give that a go. I think I'd be really good at it. What I liked was how thoughtful she was about everything. And she does things with Meghan does everything with so much intentionality. And she was just, she's one of those people, you go to her house, she's going to make you feel really, really welcomed. And I loved her. I wondered if she was a little bit nervous during the first episode. She seemed a little bit. But then as the episodes went along, because I don't know if these are filmed sequentially, but as the episodes went along, she just seemed so much more relaxed and her normal charming self. But yeah, it was really, really good. And I just think when everything is so crap, a little bit of escapism, I think, is a good thing, don't you guys? Yeah. And also, I'm going to be calling her Meghan Sussex from now on. No more Meghan Markle for her. Meghan Sussex. All the derangers' tiny brains will literally be exploding. And I love that for me and I love that for you. So yeah, Meghan Sussex, loving your work. Highly recommend.
For that episode with Mindy, she did in fact talk about the Sussex use as a last name. And I never even thought about it. And I've seen some people being sort of confused by it. Now, there are some commentators who really delve deep into the royal family, and I found that particularly helpful.
Hey, hi, I can hear you being angry about Meghan saying that her surname, her family name, is now Sussex. Listen, I'm trying to grapple with it. Do I call her Meghan Sussex now? When Meghan Markle is the SEO approved name? I don't know. Do you see these two lovely gentlemen behind me? This is from their armed forces days. Meghan's husband, look what he's called. Harry Wales. Yeah, Harry himself, not the Prince of Wales, but at the time, his father was. William, not yet the Prince of Wales, but at the time, his father was. Royals use their dukedoms, earldoms, other territories that are associated with their name as their surnames. This is a very recent development in royal life. There's no real hard and fast rule dictating how this gets done, but for things like the armed forces roll call, school roll call, you get to have a surname that is not your dynastic name to help you blend in to normal everyday life. Like I said, this has kind of been a recent development. I would say the last 50 years or so. We have seen royals not use their dynastic name, which would be Mountbatten Windsor for all of these people, but instead identify more closely with their nuclear family name. This extends to William and Kate's children. So if you want to be mad about Meghan referring to her children as Archie and Lily Sussex, I hope you're also mad about George, Charlotte, and Louis Cambridge, or George, Charlotte, and Louis Wales, as they are now. It's pretty much verified that the Wales children use the surname Wales at school for attendance. Previously, they would have used Cambridge because that was their father's title. And what I really don't want to see is any hemming and hawing from the Daily Mail, oh, how dare Meghan use Sussex as a last name, because they regularly refer to Sophie, even now that she's Duchess of Edinburgh, as Sophie Wessex. That is not her name. It's not even her maiden name. Her maiden name was Sophie Rhys-Jones. When she married Prince Edward and he became Earl of Wessex, she became Countess of Wessex, and Wessex became the name she went by. She is the Duchess of Edinburgh now. You can see down here they refer to her as Duchess of Edinburgh, but they're still calling her Sophie Wessex because it's acknowledged that that is an acceptable surname to use for her. So if you want to make fun of Meghan or say she's, I don't know, bastardizing the royal family's dynasty by using Sussex as a last name, it tells me more about you and how you only think what the media wants you to think about the royals rather than knowing anything about royal life.
Now, I'm not going to go into every single episode. If that's something that you guys want me to cover, then I will. But for this video, I was thinking, I enjoyed every single episode, but which one would be my favorite? And it would undoubtedly be the one with Meghan and Chef Choi. I enjoyed episode number 3 so much. They just worked really well as a team, and I love the banter. Also, that food looked absolutely delicious, and I'll definitely be trying that recipe in the future.
Chef Roy Choi has joined Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, on her new Netflix show With Love, Meghan. In episode 3, Roy joins Meghan to make kimchi, an assortment of Korean pickles, Asian sauces, and fried chicken. At the beginning of the episode, Meghan said this: "If you're not from LA, I don't think people understand what a huge part of our culture Korean American culture is." In this clip, Roy and Meghan are making a dry salt for the fried chicken, and Meghan says that she remembers how in the 90s people would always say no MSG when ordering food. This prompted Roy to explain the history of MSG in America.
That's MSG in there.
A little bit of MSG?
Yeah.
I don't know enough about it. I just remember there came a time in the 90s or early 2000s where it was just, when you're ordering food, no MSG. And I don't quite know why that happened.
Yeah, do you want to know the real reason? Without sanitizing, it was racist. It was racist against Asians, you know? It was a thing about Chinese restaurants. It's not any different than, again, bouillon powder.
Wow.
Like, it exists in all of the fast food that America was raised on. What we have now is we have this more democratic food culture where information can be accessed. And you don't see any young people saying MSG gets you sick anymore, right?
Very true.
And so that all that stuff is
glad we've evolved in that way.
I think this is a good reminder that we all have a lot to learn about the breadth of racism in America, past and present. Other Asian guests who joined Meghan on the show are Daniel Martin, Mindy Kaling, and Vicky Tsai. Netflix has listed all of the recipes featured on Meghan's show on their site, and Roy Choi has a new cookbook coming out.
There was a Town and Country article that said Meghan Markle shines when she's the student, and I couldn't agree more. This was like by far my favorite episode. I love Korean food, and having Roy Choi there teaching her recipes on how to make fried chicken and different types of kimchi was just the best. I also think that they should open a restaurant or at least a pop-up and have it be like chicken and champagne, because this lady is always popping a bottle of champagne in every single episode and I love it. Her love for crudité plus like different vegetables, pickled essentially, is kind of like meshing both of their worlds together, and I absolutely loved it. Roy Choi is also super natural on camera. He's done this before, and Meghan, it really is the student in this whole thing. But I really liked this show. It was cozy and nice and chill, and like, I want preserves now.
I just finished watching With Love, Meghan. Miss Markle. Oh, no. Now you say we should call you Success. Miss Meghan Success. Your Royal Highness, come to the front. Come to the front, girl! As a Ghanaian, when I saw you peeling plantain, I was like, hey, I used to love her, but now, girl, you did that. It is bright, it is beautiful, it is fun. I'm learning so many words. Beautiful. Nicely done. You did that. You did that. That first episode. The guy. Martin? Is that his name? Magnifique. Magnifique. Beautiful. I love that you incorporate like everyone from every continent. I saw a black person, a Chinese, a Korean, an European, where else? Antarctica? Everyone was representing. Brilliant. Brilliant. And those of us who love you, we loved it. We loved it. And don't mind those people who are delusional from that little rainy island. Girl, they're watching. They're watching. And we don't care what you guys think of her. We love her. We do. We love her. Those of us who love her, we love her. And Megan, don't worry, those who are with you are more than those who are against you. We love you. Keep shining. I've watched it 3 times already. I'm obsessed. I'm a food nerd. I never eat out, so I love cooking. So for me, I want every condiment you cooked with, every utensil. Oh, if you watch the first episode, there's this beautiful marble fruit bowl. The one she did with Martin. Is that his name? The makeup artist. Oh, it's beautiful. Please. I don't eat jam. I want those things, please. Take my money. The little I have, take all of it, please. Bring all of it. I want them. Oh, you were brilliant. I used to be a fan of you from the Tig and Suits time, even before you became Your Royal Highness. So we go way back. But now, I'm a whole air conditioner. Forget the fan. I'm an air conditioner. I'm obsessed with you. Don't touch my sister. We love you. I'm obsessed. We the Scuddies, we're obsessed with her. We love you so much. There's one critique I have. Just one. Sis, you're a quarter Nigerian. Can we see some dancing? Dance. Dance on them haters. Please. Dance. Don't hold back. Please. Like I said, those who are with you are more than against you. We love you. Très bien. Bisous.
Okay, so here's what I think. Meghan Markle's show is really cute, and I'm definitely making her spaghetti recipe. I think it's genius. And if she wants to have a show about making rainbow charcuterie plates and picking vegetables from her garden and making homemade candles, good for her, because I love all of those things, and I wish I had a show doing that. Oh, and if I had gotten married and people continued to call me by my surname, I would also gently correct them. Wouldn't you?
Okay, I am watching With Love Meghan. It's so good. The Meghan haters out there can go because it's so good. You are going to want to live in the place she's filming. I want bees in my garden because I want to make my own candles. I'm at the store right now to get the Epsom salt bath stuff with rose petals because I'm going to have a sexy bath tonight. Just kidding, I have 2 kids. I can never have a sexy bath in my entire life. But seriously, it's such a beautiful show. But yeah, go watch Meghan's show. It's adorable. It's adorable. She's adorable. I want to play a date with her. How do I do that? Can someone make that happen for me, please?
Can we just take a moment to appreciate the views from episode number 1? That spectacular view of the mountain and Danielle and Meghan just relaxing and enjoying the food. Looks like heaven.
So guys, I just finished binge watching With Love Meghan. Really impressed. It was a well formatted, produced show. Love it. I love the fact that she incorporated like childhood pictures of her guests and their experiences. That was amazing to me. I love how it was not just like a standard cooking show where you got in, your guests came and y'all just basically cooked and you sat down and ate it. I love that wasn't the fact. I love that they shared experiences and how they met, how their friendship had cultivated into what it is today. I like that. I like how she showed you that it's really not about the fanciness of the food, but how you present the food, right? You can take everyday pasta and just make it look pretty. It's simple. You can make a simple quiche
but presented beautifully. It's all about the presentation. And I like how her love language is food. She loves feeding people. People expect to see food when they come to her house because that is her love language. I need to do better about that. And I think I love the little gifts that she sends them home with. I love that. And that may be something that I would incorporate into my everyday, day when I have friends come over, send them home with a little trinket or something. Like I said, it's not even anything special. It's just like cookies, right? Or, or you have your friends come over and y'all make candles. Things like that. Things that when they go home, they be like, man, I really had a great time at Tanya's house or Megan's house. These candles, every time I light it, I'll think of her. So it's the experience. She made it feel like when you come to see me, you're going to get an experience. You're going to get a memory. I'm going to show you that I love you. And I think we all can learn from that it's about the memories that you make with people and the experiences that you have with people, and just bringing joy with your friends and just enjoying having them around and enjoying their company and making it just a special thing. Even if you just have, like she said, they were playing mahjong and they were just drinking tequila and having little nibbles. Things like that. It's just good memories, bringing your friends and family in and just showing them you love them through food. I was really impressed with it. I didn't know what to expect from it, but I'm impressed with it. I hope they renew it. I really enjoyed it, especially with everything that's going on in the world right now. That's a great veg out and watch it and feel good show. And I really liked it. I'm really going to try those wings. I like the Korean wings. I want to try those. Now anytime I make my my wings, I am going to parboil them first because that makes a difference. That was amazing. So 10 out of 10, I would watch it again. I agree. It really was. It was very lighthearted. It made me feel good to see that Megan had her little girl group and her girl power, and they were very supportive. I love that. I love that her and Harry have their inner circle of friends, very safe havenish. It made me feel good. I mean, because you hear so much negative. Well, the British media try to spin it as if she's just by herself. There's no friends, and they're just dwindling to nothing, right? It's so great to see that they are thriving and that she's happy that, she's got her 2.0 version of the TIG, and that she just drops these little nuggets. One was about, she loves her last name. That's her family name. That's her husband's name. That's her son's name, her daughter's name. I love how she always throws in little tidbits about Lilibet and Archie. I love that. And I love that she did not give the Rangers what they wanted, because they were desperately hoping that she would drop something about the royal family. Didn't mention them at all. Didn't say anything about them. And I'm really happy about that. But just her woman power and the joy of having her friends over just to play old lady mahjong, right? That is so cute to me.
Yes, it's me. And you guys are angry about it. Oh my God, I make y'all feel that. Well, this will not take long. Well, I just wanted to pop up here and show y'all how I'm doing. I'm doing great. I'm looking great. I'm feeling great, I'm over here very booked and busy. I rise above that. Ew. So I just want to say, hey, and that I'm here to stay, and you're going to be mad every day. Success.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell.